There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. That might be a little too loud. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Let me turn the volume down a bit. You always see me do this in an emulated video because I can't really... Anyway, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see the name is written clearly here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. And if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name as clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may begin cross-examination.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What?
This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it.
Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Parsi, what are you even doing in the defendant's seat? You're supposed to be in the defendant's chair, but then again, we're kind of screwed because we don't remember anything. You're superior. Wow, I was in sync right there with the music. You do not get any more awesome than that. Trial by fire. As long as I expose the lies, we should be alright. Decisive evidence. Here we go. So here's the testimony theme. It's a bit... I don't know how to describe it. But, how I plan on approaching this is very simple. So let's just start pressing in the air. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that they belong to my client? The lenses are from nearsightedness and almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames are kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Let's continue pressing as always. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definite proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand without any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that.
What?
I see. So there is no proof.
Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. I think Payne felt it too.
Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Hold it! I'm just doing this because I want to show you the statements that you get from it. I'm not going to do this with... Oh, I might do this with testimony. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to approach this, which is why I'm not going to be updating this as often, so I can think about this. Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but... Was the name of that my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defense's name, Meg. Well, this is what I mean by something different. You can now present profiles during testimony, and you can obviously see the very first contradiction of the game. So, without further ado... Objection! What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched and ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Oh, don't get high off this, please. Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please say the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bride. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bride. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. Why'd you get so southern all of a sudden? But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe? Please testify for us to court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bride had been going out for half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Wait, hold on a second. Hold it. See, he's 30, she's 22. Holy crap, talk about an age difference. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birth. Wow, that's pretty terrible. Officer Bride had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me and asked what she should get for him. Oh, those two sounded like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, cross-examination number 2 versus the guy with glasses. Okay, let's go. Press the marriage statement. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. I think you heard what we were thinking. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. What are we talking about this here? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. What is it? Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, that glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Let's press further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something that she had gotten over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she went out and bought the glove over 2 months ago? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was... Oh, Jesus. I don't know how that happened. I just hope it doesn't happen again. Your Honor, I really don't need to see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. We are bluffing to the max. I think we take it a little bit over the line, but... pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Why? And why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show us the glove to this court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? It looks like a... I don't even know. I was the prince really liked the color yellow. That's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and the other reason. Other reason? I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. What was the name? Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Victor Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Why is everyone ending their sentence in sir? It's kind of annoying. Oh, we got the variation of the testimony music. You're going to be hearing this a lot. A lot more than the original version, I'll tell you that much. That's a long testimony. I don't feel like pressing exactly every point, and I know where the contradiction is. It actually, surprisingly, I know very little about baseball, and from what I just said, you can obviously tell what I'm about to go do. But I knew very little about baseball, but I just randomly... come on. I know nothing about baseball, but I just randomly selected the glove. Objection! And there you go. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. And that is why it had to be custom-made. I had never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with? Again? That's easy. Look, it's obviously from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget, the victim was left-handed. Aha! Object. Overruled. I didn't even get to finish this sentence. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. The person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Meg could not have been the victim. Oh yeah, we're hitting our stride. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible! Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. The evidence prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up on being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more ready to retire. Well, now that's my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Broad. What? No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. It's a bit easier than Payne should have been. I need for information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. As is this episode, so I will see you guys next time after we hear the save theme. Oh, it's the same as the first game. Oh well.